Hello, welcome to Iggy's Toy Parade and Soldier Review. This is your host, Iggy, and I want to say hello to you guys and welcome. If this is your first visit with us, I want to welcome you to the show. Tonight we're going to look at an extension of the Action Fleet that I showed you in my last video. And the reason I didn't show it to you all together is because I have too many vehicles and I couldn't get it into the frame properly. I still have some more to go, so this will be somewhat of a part two, if you will. And let's begin with this one here. This is Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, and of course we saw that for the first time with the battle for the first Death Star, and Darth Vader and two TIE fighter pilots peeled off from the main group and pursued Luke as he attempted to bomb the portal leading to the weak spot of the Death Star. And of course we remember when Han Solo comes to the rescue and causes Darth Vader's TIE fighter to spiral out of control and therefore out of the battle. So it's a pretty cool figure, as you can see. I don't know if you can see inside the eyeball there, but it has all the features are similar to the TIE fighter, as you can see here. However, the rear of the vehicle is extended, so that part is different. And the wings, of course, are inverted as opposed to being just vertical, as you see here. Now, since I have the camera here, let's talk about the TIE fighter. TIE meaning twin ionic engine, and I like to call it the flying eyeball. I would hate to be a TIE fighter pilot because their life expectancy was not very great. You know, the movies would have been a lot better if they had showed the Imperials fighting with a great deal of competence and capability, which they do not do in the movie. They're quite easily destroyed and don't seem to be able to hit much. The Millennium Falcon was attacked by these several times, and apart from a minor hit where some steam comes out of a pipe or something, they didn't do much damage. The pilots for these vehicles were awesome looking. The TIE fighter pilot in the black uniform, I thought that was really cool, and still do. Okay, the last, let's see, there's another TIE fighter back here. We'll give you a shot of what the wings look like. With the Kenner toy, you could press a button on the top of the TIE fighter and the wings would pop off. That shows you what disastrous pilots TIE fighters were, that even the toys recognized that and made them easy to destroy. This is the TIE bomber, and this was introduced in The Empire Strikes Back, and it was used to bomb the various craters where they thought the Millennium Falcon was hiding. They didn't cause any real damage except maybe to wake up the gigantic worm that was snoring peaceably in its lair, and it swallowed the Millennium Falcon, or actually they flew into it, but they didn't know what it was. They just thought it was a cave. I wonder if they did any dental work for the giant worm while they were in there. So you'll see that it's somewhat similar to Darth Vader's TIE fighter in that it has the inverted wings like Vader's TIE fighter. It does have an extended body. There's like a twin section there. So it's an elongated eyeball, and then this section here was, I guess, for the bombs. And you can see the wings are similar. Perhaps smaller than Darth Vader's, but similar. the last vehicle I have to show you in this group, before I move on to the next group, is the TIE Interceptor. And you'll immediately notice that it has a very different wing configuration. You'll see that it has this, well, let's use this. This section right here is different from that, of course. And I guess these were, since they're interceptors, they probably are faster than a regular TIE fighter. Although in the last battle, they don't seem to perform any better than regular TIE fighters, since the rebels kept destroying all of them. I would have liked to have seen a closer combat than that. Even the Battle of Britain was not a easy one-sided battle that the English won. It was a hard-fought campaign, and they lost many, many pilots. And the Germans lost even more, but it was a very close contest. And the Germans perhaps lost because of strategic errors that they had made. They stopped bombing airfields and military targets and started bombing cities. And that was done by accident because Hitler had given orders not to bomb the city. And the pilots who did, there's a great movie about that called The Battle of Britain with Christopher Plummer and quite a number of other famous British actors. I think Michael Caine is in it. I remember the scene that really affected me was they all flew off, the squadron flew off, and they had a dog, and the dog was waiting for them to come back, and his favorite person did not come back again. And I don't know why that affected me so much. Okay, guys, there we have it. TIE Interceptor, Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, a regular TIE Fighter, and the TIE Bomber. That's all I have for you for this video. I hope you enjoyed this selection of Action Fleet vehicles. There's our tantalizing tease for guidebook here. And I showed you this in the last video, but in case you didn't watch that video, I'll give you a quickie flip through of this one. I still have to show you these vehicles here that will, let's see, maybe I'll do that next. I'm not sure. Here's some more. Okay, guys, that's it for Iggy. I want to thank you for coming along. We're going to head out to the cantina, get some blue milk in a plastic cup, and flirt with some of the alien girls. Although you guys can have the one with 3 boobies. Or was that Total Recall had that. Sorry. But you guys can flirt with the lizard face. Iggy's not too hip with the ladies, but he at least draws the line with lizard chicks. Okay, I'll see. Sorry. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.